Hey there! Every month, Annie has a call with our Path 365 members and answers their questions. She tackles a wide range of topics from what to do with big emotions, what kinds of tips and advice she has for addressing difficult situations, how to deal with cravings, and so much more. Listen in as she does some real-life coaching for our Path members.
I'm going on vacation soon and I really don't want alcohol to be involved, but I'm still early in my journey, so I don't want it to be a detox period either. How can I plan for this vacation to be alcohol-free?
So there's two ways that I usually think about a vacation. And one way is that there's often times where somebody is so in their head about if they're going to drink or not drink because they've made a meaning of it will mean that I'm a failure if I drink. That the work I suggest that they do is really to make peace with either way. And that ironically often has people not drinking because there's so much pain and noise caused with that white knuckling that they end up just being like, forget it, I want to enjoy my vacation because this is miserable because I'm so in my head about if I'm going to do it or not, I'm just going to F it, I'm just going to do it, right? So that's one way. So like the other way that I would suggest is if you feel like there's a good chance, especially if you put a few of these pieces in place, that you can make what I call a capital D decision. And this is a both and, because sometimes we do want to look at our behavior. This is one of the rare cases that I would suggest this, but you're so close and you feel so certain and you have had this massive data point that kind of was so upset that you have all of this tools. Is if I would make this decision, tell your husband, tell your son, say, even if I am literally miserable the whole time, I'm not drinking no matter what. And you're going to feel everything coming up and you've just committed, like burn the boats level commitment. And then everything, there's all sorts of data in that as well, because everything that comes up. And then I love this idea of like, look, when I feel really sad or really upset, can we do this thing? Can we go for a walk together and hold hands? Can I look into your eyes if, for your son or whatever the case is for you, and just say like, look, I'm just going to do this as an experiment. It doesn't mean you're never drinking again. It doesn't mean you're never going to go on vacation and drink again. None of that is true. You've just said, for this, I want to experience this way. Because guess what? I've already experienced it the other way. And I already have data from that. So I want to get data from this. You can make some plans and you'll tell everybody. For everybody who's listening, I would never suggest this unless there was almost 100% certainty inside the person I'm coaching to do this, that they could do it. You have this data point, you feel certain about this, you've got all the knowledge you need to experience the other side now. And see, does it make you miserable? Maybe you're going to be miserable for 4 days. That's okay. You're not going to have but I think you're going to come back and report to us that you're pretty stoked about it. But here's the thing is like, you don't want to use these things as like a shame, stick, right? Like, oh, I told myself I wasn't going to drink and then I did. I would only I think this is a target that for you right now, based on everything you've told me, you are close enough to. You have to check in with yourself, but I really think it's a target you can hit.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you're ready to see how This Naked Mind can help you on your personal health and wellness journey and want to learn more, go to thisnakedmindpodcast.com to learn what your next best step is. Again, that's thisnakedmindpodcast.com. We have all of our free resources, programs, social links, and more available for you there. Plus, if you have your own naked life story to share, you can submit it there as well. Until next week, stay curious.